Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. My name is Drew and you're once again watching To The Theme Park Dude. We're here at Islands of Adventure, and as you can see in the title of this video, we will be trying out the brand new Generation 2 wands here at the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. Right now we are in Hogsmeade, but I'll also be heading over to Diagon Alley later in this video to try to do as many of the different interactive things as possible. I do know there's one interactive thing over here that was brand new. Now I did opt for this wand. There's 4 different types. I'll try to show them later in this video. But I'm gonna head over to this tent that was set up over here where I think you can fight like a Dementor. So really curious to see how that works. I can see it off in the distance here by the lockers. So I'm gonna go check that out. So there's this new...
Rent a locker, please scan after the conversation.
So you need to set up and finish this. This is really cool. Okay.
Okay, so I don't know if you just saw, but I just actually went, the tent is the final boss kind of for the mini game here on the app. And I don't know if you can see it too clearly, but we have to do a few different challenges first and go around the land before we can then go back and actually fight that boss, which we're gonna do in this video. But yeah, I'm actually gonna head over and start our first quest here. It says House Points 15. We're gonna start our adventure here. And now we have to go to Spin Witches, which we are heading that way. It is the Leviathan Charm spell, and that is straight ahead down into more downtown Hogsmeade. So we're gonna head that way, but while I'm walking there, this is a really cool new interactive wand. It was about $75 with the annual pass discount. It's just about $90 with tax without it. But yeah, no, I've heard a lot of great things about this. I'm really excited to get this going. So we are here outside Spin Witches now. And yeah, we're gonna do this. With the 2.0 wand, a lot of cool interactive features. I think, it's a really cool, unique thing. You can see people purchasing them over there, which is really cool. And yeah, we're gonna wait till we get to the front of the line and I'll show y'all how this thing works. So while I'm in line waiting here, I have this map that came with the wand, and it's also on the Universal app. But what's really cool is it also shows the Ministry of Magic, which will be coming soon to Epic Universe. I'll be sure to do a video where I walk around and do all the interactive stuff there when it opens in May. But for now, you can see here. And yeah, you can see the 2 attractions, the Battle of the Ministry and the Le Cirque Arcanus. So here we go, we're gonna try to do this. See what it says. Through the ages, Quidditch. So there we go. Look at that, you can see the Quidditch ball moving. Wow, that's cool. Okay, there we go. So we did our first spell. Now I'm going to open up the app and see what it has to say. I'm going to stand off to the side over here. And...
locker. We'll go to the locker.
It didn't give me anything, huh? It spells 1 spell cast. Don't have any achievements. Very interesting. Cast Wingardium Leviosa and follow the prompts. So I think it's really sunny, so it's really hard to see, but I just did the spell, so I'm gonna get back in line and try it again. So after about 5 minutes of standing there, luckily no one was behind me in line, I got it to work, but it took a while. I mean, now I'm heading over here to Dogweed is the next location to do this wand challenge, but it was a little difficult at first because you have to do like 3 different motions with it, and once it only tells you how to do the first one, then the other 2 you have to do the first one obviously, but then it'll pop up on a little screen, on like a little television screen. But it's really sunny out, so the glare makes it almost impossible to read. But now we're in line for this one. There it is.
Oh, there we go. Wow. don't know if there's anything else. Think I did? Oh yeah, look at that. Delivery is complete. Wow.
Okay, I just finished the second challenge for that first quest, the Quick Wanded quest here at the bottom. And yeah, I was successful. Now it says head over to Honeydukes, which I'm just outside right now. I'm going to try the next interactive challenge, and now I'm doing the Dueling Club, which is the challenge I was told that lets you do the final boss thing over there. So I'm gonna try to do that. I'm just outside Honeydukes right now, so we'll see how this goes. It tells me to go right here on the app with the map of Hogsmeade. You can hear right behind me Hagrid's, which is like a 2-hour line. Pretty crazy. But yeah, no, super excited to check this out and hopefully get to challenge the boss in a few minutes.
Okay, maybe that did something. Oh wait, here we go. There it is, there. Have to do... it just makes this move, I guess. We'll see. I think I did it. Let's see. Anything else pop up? Oh yeah, there we go. Look at that. Now head to Dogweed Death Cap. Okay.
I don't know if you saw that. It took like a minute to get it running. I don't know how much I included in the video, but overall, I think I was successfully able to do it. Now we're heading back to where I just was to do another challenge there with different spells, even though it's at the same location. So interesting. It puts you a lot back and forth between the spots, but I'm gonna try to get to that boss and then head over to Diagon Alley and do those challenges to try to get to the Dementor boss over there, because there's another whole set of challenges at Diagon that I want to get to as well.
Seems not to really be working too well. Okay, there we go. That did something. Let me see what it says to do. Nothing's popping up on the screen, so I don't really know. Oh wait, here we go. There we go. Oh, there we go. I don't know if it's going to do anything else. Oh, there we go. Okay, received a Hogsmeade Owl Post.
So it told me to head over here to the Owl Post, which is really cool. I'm gonna figure out exactly how to do that one. I don't know if you saw, but it was the same exact location, but it asked me to do different spells, which then go in the app and you unlock different spells, which I'm assuming you'll then use over in the area that I was just at the beginning of the video, like I said, with the Dementor, and then you can duel it over there. But here it looks like you fight somebody or catch a creature on a television screen, which looks really cool. So I think that's why there's like a little bit of a line set up over here. But there's a lot of people out and about. It's only been open for an hour. It's 9:51. This is what I've done so far. I don't know how the glare will be, but you can see I have all these spells. Some are locked behind certain things. And yeah, no, this is across all 3 parks. I'm assuming some are not available yet due to Epic Universe, like probably the Media one that sounds like Metro Flu, which is an Epic Universe thing. But like some of these spells you might see if I've used in this video, like I just did this one. And yeah, no, I think I'm gonna try to get as many of these as I can in this video. I'm already at 9 of them, you can see at the top. And then achievements, I have 2 achievements, which I think is just by doing the quests. Like I can see here, I unlocked this date, house points. You can go to the home page and see where I stand. Hufflepuff, which is my house, is currently in last place for the day, which is not good, so I'll make sure it goes up throughout the day. But I can also go to leaderboard and see the individual rankings. I'm 35th for the day, which is pretty cool, only an hour into park opening. And yeah, no, I can have friends on here and run with people. So if you have a wand or want to add one on the app, here's my username, Drew Theme Park, no spaces. So yeah, now we're gonna try this Owl Post interactive wand. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna do the spell here.
These pesky pixies are everywhere. Someone had better get this situation under control before they take over the rest of Hogsmeade.
It's hard to get it to scan.
Must be those thieving doxies destroying.
How hard it is to see in the glare.
Get rid of these pests.
So do that spell. Now, point your wand at the pixies to scare them. Okay.
This infestation requires a competent wizard to clear out. A Hogwarts professor should come and sort this out properly.
Did it not work? It did not work. Okay, I gotta try this again.
So I tried on that one for about 5 minutes and it just did not work. So I'm getting back in line to try it again because I can't progress without doing it. But I'll just keep getting in line until I can get it done. I think Universal is still working on it. They're still trying to tune, you know, the interactive stuff. Because I've noticed you have to have this up down at like a certain angle to go to do certain spells. You have to, I think me being a little bit taller is kind of, I guess, a difficulty because I have to hold it super low because that's what the scanners are, which I get for kids. Okay, it's officially that time to head back to the Hogwarts grounds, which are just by the lockers in Forbidden Journey, because I was able to figure it out thanks to somebody in line who told me how to do it. You had to hold it very stiff, and I didn't film it because I was trying to focus on it. I didn't want to mess up again and wait in line because it was about a 10-minute wait each time I failed, so I waited about almost 30 minutes in line for that one over the 3 times I tried it. But yeah, very popular, which is great to see. But yeah, no, you just have to hold it very stiff and you can't really move it too much. And you're just aiming it at these different pixies that you saw on the screen to get the fire to go over them. So yeah, I was able to, I think, get a creature, which I'll see in the app after I do this. But it's time for the big moment that I've been waiting for. And there's more challenges to do throughout Hogsmeade. But I'm just trying to do the big bosses one, so we'll see how it goes.
You can see straight ahead. But yeah, no, we're gonna fight this Dementor. So we have made it to the Dueling Club. And yeah, we're about to try this in a minute, but you can see here on the app, we have our final task, and it's proceed to the Dueling Club tent, which is right here. And yeah, we're gonna try to see how many more. You can see we're almost done with this quest. Go to collections. I think I had a beast. Yeah, this is exactly what we just found with Doxy. This was at the last thing we just did in the owl area. And now we're going to try to duel this Dementor, or different name for it, I don't know, but
looks like a prop Dementor.
So here we go, let's try this.
But without it, it still works. The basic one.
There we go. I don't know how much of the detail. Well done. There we go. Look at that. Wow. That's cool. I need to, okay, here we go. Next flat. Next spell here. There we go. This is really cool. I don't know if it's showing on the camera though. Wow, this is cool. And I think we just did it. Wow, look at that. That's really cool. Nice.
So I don't know if you just saw, but we just dueled the Dementor thing, and I'm sorry if the glare is really bad. It is a very sunny day, but yeah, no, we completed it and we beat the Dueling Club, or now I guess we're part of the Dueling Club. I'm gonna pull it up here on my phone and see. Oh, here we go, it's updating. And now we are a member of the Dueling Club, you can see. When we go to collections, we can go to achievements, adventures, or spell work. Maybe spell work. I didn't get an achievement for this one, and we still. Oh wait, here we go. It's updating. And yeah, no, now we have even more spells to use. We have 11 of the 48 spells, so there's so much to do around Hogsmeade, Diagon Alley, and Ministry of Magic over at Epic. But overall, I just did the kind of boss, I guess, for this challenge. I'm sure there's different things you can do that bring you back to that boss, to do different spells, to duel with him. But I'm just here to kind of test it out. I'll be back in the future, probably doing a part 2 to this video. I expect that sometime this summer, with me going to Epic and trying to do all the challenges there. But yeah, I'm really excited to check this out over at Diagon, because there's a whole other set of quests over there as well that are, you know, with their own final boss or challenge to do. So yeah, no, having a blast with this so far though. Really fun, unique, cool experience. Some have screens which they'll tell you to do multiple spells on. Some it's just the one spell it tells you to do on the floor.
So we have to make this end. That looks like the Ministry of Magic over there. Oh, there we go. Okay, look at this. Wow. I'm assuming this whole screen might tell me to do something. That's really cool. You can see the dragon chasing Harry up there. Wow.
I think we did it. Yeah, I think some of these are the older ones, so there's no TV screen that tells you what to do. But yeah, my app is refreshing, which means I did something right. Clicking on this, we just finished the adventure. So look at that. And now we have 223 house points. We are 22nd for the day. And Hufflepuff is now in 3rd place. So that's awesome to see for the day. Leaderboard all time. Yeah, I'm 3,411 all time, or 3,413 as of now all time. So it's gonna be a while till we get up there because people have probably been doing this a lot for days that are up in the top 10. But yeah, no, we've done now 3 quests. We did Story Time, the Dueling Club, which was the thing with the animatronic over there, and also Quick Wanded. So we're now gonna see 2 of them are unavailable, Pranks of Harry, I believe, and there's one other one. We're gonna do Fight for What Is Right. So this will be cool. Look at that. We have the Hogwarts Express conductor behind me. That's really cool. This one is a long one. It says it starts, oh, this was also unavailable. So Fight for What Is Right and Pranks of Plenty are both unavailable. So now we're gonna do Hijinks and Hogsmeade. We have to start the Owl Post, which is right here. So we're gonna do this one. And yeah, we're gonna see how this goes. This is our final quest to do in Hogsmeade. Then we've actually done all the ones that are available. The ones that are unavailable, I think they're just technical difficulties, or they might release later in the day. So I got out of line. That one at the Owl Post, it takes like a minute to do, and there was like 10 kids and they couldn't get to work, so they were each taking their own try. I tried to help them, but there's just so many of them, and they were trying to figure out how it all works. So I got out of line because that would have taken well over the amount of time I want to wait. So heading over to Diagon Alley now, and you'll see me try out the stuff there. Here we have a show going on though. Tri-Wizard Rally show. Pretty cool. I don't know how much the microphone can pick up in me talking right now, but yeah, no, I'm heading out of Hogsmeade. I'm gonna exit the park, head over to Diagon Alley, like I said, do some of the quests on that side of the park, on that park, I guess, and yeah, we're gonna see how it goes. I know they have a really cool Dementor thing that like goes to Nocturne Alley, so I definitely want to check that out and get that in the video. Overall, just trying to show y'all as much as I can, and we'll also check out the wand shop over there. Like I said, that's where I'm heading next, so that will be our first stop in Diagon Alley, will be the wand shop, and I'll show y'all the 2.0 wands. So yeah, no, we're gonna head on over to Diagon Alley. So here is the new Generation 2 interactive wands. So they still have the Generation 1s, obviously they're trying to sell, but if you look over here, you can see the Generation 2 ones. One of these.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, there's like 3 or 4 different types of Generation 2 interactive wands. Really cool. They're 80 bucks, so keep that in mind, about 90 with tax. But yeah, no, we are back in Diagon Alley. So made our way over to Studios. I know you just saw I was in Islands, but you know, so we're over here to try some tasks to hopefully get to do the Dementor challenge. Heading over to Nocturne Alley where our first wand location is, because when I'm pulling out the app here, we have Diagon Alley set up, which you just click at the bottom of the screen where you are. And yeah, task 1 is in Nocturne Alley. We are heading to the Care of Magical Creatures quest. So excited to check that out.
Try having your wand zip up for me.
Did you give it a minute and then come back, you think? Or?
Yeah, give it a minute
Okay.
and come back.
Sounds good.
So it's really hard for the camera to see me in there, but I don't know what you guys could see, but I tried it again, and the worker there said there's some technical difficulties right now with that one. Yeah, it just defaults to a spider coming out, which is like the default motion if you have the Generation 1 wand. But the Generation 2 wand is supposed to have an interactive thing pop up, and it just wasn't popping up. So I'm just gonna walk around for a little bit and then come back to it in like a couple minutes. I'm heading into Nocturne Alley though from this other side. We can get a little preview of what's to come in this challenge, just in case I can't get to there. But
Yeah, this is the final boss. This is where you fight the Dementor here. So that's really cool. And then over here is also an interactive challenge, but
Nocturne Alley is a really cool area, air conditioned, indoors, relaxing, nice and fun. So just kind of chill.
here we go.
Wait, let it reset. Same thing.
Good.
I don't know. I'll let you guys go. I'll stand in line again and try it again.
Oh wow.
Very nice.
So that was really cool. I'm trying to get back into the light where I can be seen more. Yeah, no, it took a while. I had to go do a couple of the quests over on the other side of Diagon to then get to that one, but I wanted to show you that one because the screen was really cool with like the duck turning or the yeah, there we go. That's like my 4th time seeing that today, but it was cool to see it, you know, transform into like the bunny and all that. And now we are continuing that spell cast, and then we can then do the one. Once we get finished this one, which our next spell will be the last one, we then can do the next adventure, is what they call it, to then get to fight the Dementor.
So I was actually wrong, and we can start the Defense Against the Dark Arts right now. So we are going to head to that location, which is actually just right down here.
And we can begin our, I guess, final challenge or final adventure to then be able to fight the Dementor.
So first time running into this with no line. Here we go. Oh, first time. There we go. Oh, that's cool. I think I did it. Let me try it again just to be sure. There we go. Yep, so that was it.
That was our cast, and oh wait, not do this.
Here we go. Oh, it went away.
So we were able to cast that spell, and now we are on the 2nd step in the Defense Against the Dark Arts quest, or 3rd step actually.
It is here at Wise Acres Wizarding Equipment.
Like an S. So I think it's a Patronus thing, isn't it? To get to there, like an S. That tells you the thing.
So I just had to move it, like I guess it was too high up and it needed to be down. Well, luckily they have a team member there, which is awesome, to kind of help you. So that's great, and it works out, you know, perfectly that, you know, the ones that people struggle with, they always will have a team member at, and the ones that are more simple, there's not. So they kind of already know which ones are giving people difficulty. Now it's time to go finish our adventure. It is very dark in here, but we just completed the last quest we needed. It was very similar to the one I already showed earlier in the video, so I didn't show it on camera, but it was just the same bird in the cage, and we just flashed the wand and a Dementor, scared a Dementor away that was coming after the bird. Now we are in line for the final challenge here, which is the boss of Diagon Alley, and it's the Dementor that we're gonna duel in the stairwell. I'm gonna try to get footage of that as well. But then after that, we have done both major challenges in both Hogsmeade and Diagon Alley.
Okay, here we go. We're challenging the Dementor. I don't know how much the camera's gonna pick up here, but you can see it in the distance, making its way towards us. Okay. So I have to do a Spectro Patronum. Oh, whoa. Okay, we sent that after it. Look at that. Oh, let's find it that way. Let's find it this way.
Like a big like link for it. Like if we update the spells, then we would obviously update the ones on them. But it's I wouldn't say awful. But also I will
Missed it.
say we've been having people come up to us saying that they're not running them at all. And I will say that's probably because the ones have been in this area for quite a long time.
There we go.
So they're entertaining.
Oh,
Okay, take a look at your wand again.
oh no. You got us.
Alright.
Well, we defeated it, I think. Oh, we did not defeat it. We failed. Oh no.
So I don't know if you just saw that, but I actually failed the challenge. I'm gonna get back in line and try it again, but yeah, it just wasn't scanning my wand. There's a lot of, it has to be like an exact position. You can't do it too fast, you can't do it too slow, you can't have it too high, you can't have it too low. So, getting back in line, I'm gonna try it again, and we'll see if we can defeat the Dementor. Okay, so I came to an area a little bit quieter. It's back behind here, overlooking Sensational, which is under refurbishment. You can see them misting to keep that cool down there. They're working hard on getting that show back for this summer. But I'm just gonna take a seat real quick here and just kind of give my thoughts on the wands. So you can hear the Marilyn Monroe show in the background, but so the wands are really fun. They're, like I mentioned, the price, 80 bucks. Mine was a little bit cheap with the annual pass. Yeah, there's tons of locations across all the parks, like I said. Tons of different spells you can unlock, and it's all through the Universal Orlando app. Now, I was able to unlock a lot of stuff in this app, and I'm gonna pull it back up for y'all here, but I clicked Hufflepuff as my house, and I actually did pretty well. I probably spent about 2 to 3 hours of actually running around the park playing. I was waiting. This is very popular. I mean, there was a lot of kids doing it, obviously, a lot of adults doing it too, obviously, and I mean, here you can see no adventure selected, but if I go to my stats here, I can open this up and you can see Hufflepuff is in first place. That's not just because of me, but I think I might have helped a lot. Going to the leaderboard, you can see for the day, I am ranked 22nd with 347 points. So out of the hundreds of people that are doing the wands today, I got 22nd. But that's because I've been doing it for a few hours across both Hogsmeade and here, and you get a ton of points for doing the boss fights, which you have to do a introductory quest first, which then unlocks the big main quest. Thank you all for reaching into this video. This is my first type of video like this where I've done, talking about this entire new experience at Universal Orlando that kind of hints at, what we can expect in the future, hopefully with Super Nintendo World, interactive elements at Ministry of Magic, and what we have over at VillainCon. So thanks again so much for watching, and if you enjoyed, please remember to leave a massive like and subscribe for future theme park content. My name is Drew, and you watch Drew the Theme Park Dude. Have a great day, everyone. See ya. Bye.